Hey my beautiful Pisces peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your May 2022 tarot reading. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into this and take a look and see what we got. What do we got going on here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout May 2022. The first card out is going to be the Rebuild card. Nice. Could be a time in your life in May where you're rebuilding certain situations in your life. This could be about doing things differently too, like maybe you guys had a sudden change of heart of who you want to surround yourself with or what type of career you want to have or what type of lifestyle you want to build. So it could be a good month here for lifestyle changes coming in here for a few of you. Now we also do have here Just Breathe. So chances are you may have been experiencing a little bit of anxiety about this situation. Maybe you've kind of reached a point in your life where you're a little dissatisfied with the way that things are, and that could be causing a bit of anxiety for you. You know, feeling dissatisfied with your career, feeling dissatisfied with your relationships, or possibly even the type of lifestyle that you live. And with this dissatisfaction comes a lot of anxiety. It's like, well, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I change my life? How do I make it something that I feel is fulfilling and satisfactory when I'm not feeling that way currently? So I do feel like you're a little frantic here jumping into the month of May, but I also feel like that's all going to change with the Rebuild card coming out here as well, because it does mean that you're going to be getting to work. So I do feel you guys bossing up over here, which is positive, and getting into that mentality where you're going to handle business, okay? You're going to figure out what you need to do and how you need to rebuild your life. Let's go ahead and jump into the past a little bit for you, Pisces. I want to take a look at your past energy before we go any further. What do we have for the past for Pisces? We have here the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So you feel that in your past, you've definitely went through some trials and tribulations. You've went through some really tough stuff, but it's nothing that you've never overcome before. So Pisces, you feel that even though I have fought some pretty tough battles, I am the type of person that always makes it out. So after every tough battle I have, I will be victorious and I'll get myself together again. Three of Pentacles is the card of picking up the pieces of a broken heart. So with the Three of Swords being paired with the Three of Pentacles, I can't think of a more perfect combination, you know? It's that card of picking up the pieces, right? So you always tend to rebuild yourself after going through something painful or going through something in general that might strike as a challenge in your life. The Three of Swords here does not have to symbolize a broken heart or pain. It could just symbolize life's challenges that you faced. No matter how difficult they were, you've always tended to overcome them. You know, you would give yourself a chance to overcome them, and because you've always given yourself a chance to do so, you've always succeeded. You know, you're not that type of person to just accept life is what it is in that moment. You realize that if I want to make a change, I got to work for it and I'll make it happen anyways. So I like that so far. I like seeing that about your past. It's not about just accepting, oh, that's the way it is. No, if I want something to change, I'm going to go ahead and have to go ahead and, you know, change it. Point blank period. I love that. All right, let's look at your current energies here for May 2022. What are going to be the current energies here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2022. And we have here the Page of Swords, we have here the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have here the Five of Swords. So in your past, you definitely felt like you were the person to overcome anything, but looking at the current energies, Page of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles, you feel pretty hesitant to pull yourself out of whatever this is you're currently going through. That's why I think you're a bit anxious. You feel like something's changed. It's like in the past, it was so easy for me to rebuild myself and to overcome life's challenges, but right now, everything kind of feels pretty difficult. Everything feels pretty hectic, you know? With the Five of Swords, that's a card that can represent something feeling hectic. It could represent a lot of conflict. So you're having this internal conflict with yourself in the month of May, Pisces, where it's like, why do I feel like I can't overcome what I'm feeling right now? I think that's starting to make you very nervous and very frantic. It's like, I don't know. I've overcome a lot of stuff in my past, but now I feel like I just can't. So something here's changed, and it's starting to change your point of view. You know, you feel like, I don't know if I can rebuild my life and I can overcome whatever this challenge is. Well, speaking of challenge, let's see what the challenge is. All right, what challenges are Pisces experiencing here in May 2022, please? What is the challenge that Pisces is experiencing? And we have here the Fool card, we have here the Queen of Pentacles, we have here the Four of Cups, and then we have here the Five of Wands. So the Fool card here to the Queen of Pentacles. I think that when it comes towards taking care of yourself and what your wants, needs, and desires are, they've kind of been placed on the back burner a little bit, Pisces. I feel like they've been ignored. So I do feel like that's one of the major reasons why you're having such a difficult time changing up your life to what you want it to be, because you've kind of been pretty used to for a while putting your own aspirations, your own goals, or what you want on the back burner. So I feel like the challenge here is getting back into the energy of prioritizing yourself first. So Pisces, I'm not sure what's put you in a situation to where you haven't had yourself as the top of the list priority. Maybe you were potentially in a relationship where you definitely served somebody more than you served yourself. That could be a reason that, you kind of got into the habit of prioritizing others over you. Maybe you had other roles that you had to step up to in life, like taking care of family, taking care of, friends, or taking care of other people. Pisces, I feel, always have the caretaker role, but I do believe something happened where you ultimately put everything on the back burner that you wanted, and you had to step up and do something else. Like I said, you could have been involved in a partnership where maybe that partner was very attention demanding and they constantly needed your attention, your affection, your love, and you provided, but you didn't really provide for you. So whatever that situation was, it's going to be personal to every individual Piscean watching, but I do feel like that's probably what caused the habit of putting things in front of you to form, and that is exactly why it feels more difficult to overcome whatever challenges you're facing in your life in May 2022. It's because you have put yourself on the back burner, and in order to really get away from this challenge and to make this challenge a lot easier, what would have to be done is you'd have to put yourself back on top of the priority list, okay? In order for you to rebuild your life in whichever manner you'd like to, all right? Let's go ahead and see what you're going to be dealing with this month. What are my Pisces going to be dealing with here? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the month of May 2022. We had the Justice card come out, by the way. We also got here the Two of Wands. We got the Nine of Pentacles, and then we got here the Seven of Cups. So what you'll be dealing with, the Justice here to the Two of Wands. Justice to Two of Wands. I definitely think that you're feeling a little unbalanced because of how much you have been focused on other things beside yourself. This is once again going back to the fact that you do have to reprioritize yourself, Pisces, if you want to overcome any sort of challenges. I really feel like taking a look right now at what you're prioritizing would be incredibly beneficial to you, because you may actually come to realize, damn, none of this is really about me. For example, if what's on top of the priority list is nothing to do with your happiness, if it has nothing to do with your well-being, then that right then and there is what's disrupting your balance, because it tells me that you've been so focused on other things that are not benefiting directly you. So I think that you're going to realize what you're dealing with is being in a very unbalanced energy for quite some time, and that you do need to be more focused on you. Nine of Pentacles is the card of being independent. It's the card of doing what you need to do, staying in your own lane. But I also feel that with the Seven of Cups jumping over here as well, you don't really know how to feel about doing that, because you've been so used to being this caretaker, or you've been so used to not prioritizing yourself for a while now, that it's a very awkward feeling putting yourself first. Especially for Pisceans that are in relationships, right? Because if you're a Pisces that spoils your partner, if you're a Pisces that always puts your partner first, it might be feeling very weird to say, hey, I'm sorry, I kind of got to put me first. It doesn't mean that we need to break up. It doesn't mean that we can't be together, but I need to do some things for me right now. It might feel very awkward for you. So it's still going back to that same message. I don't want to drag out the same message for too long, Pisces, but it's basically saying, hey, you got to put yourself at the top of the priority list right now in order for you to really overcome any challenges that you're experiencing in May 2022. That's really what I keep getting for you. Let's see where things are going for you, okay? Where are things going to be going here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout May 2022. And we have here the Six of Wands, we got here the Hierophant, we got here the Knight of Swords, and we got here the Five of Pentacles. So based upon where things are going, Six of Wands, cool. So you are starting to commit to yourself here. Six of Wands to the Hierophant. You are starting to put yourself back at the priority list, and it feels pretty damn good. It's going to feel awkward at first, Pisces, because you're not used to it like you used to be, but now it's going to start to feel pretty dang good, and it's going to happen for you pretty quickly. So guys, don't be surprised at first if it feels a little bit awkward, but the more more you put yourself back on the top of the priority list, the better and better it's going to feel. This could be about implementing self-care regimens, like maybe you guys are starting to do a little bit more for yourself. For example, maybe you've been super busy or too busy to go to the gym. Now it's like, well, I'm going to make time to go to the gym, you know? Maybe you haven't done one of your favorite hobbies in a while. It's like, okay, I'm going to make time to do my favorite hobby right now. You know, incorporating more time to do what you want this month is going to be a major success for you to feel like you can overcome anything again, because it's basically helping you reconnect that relationship you once had to yourself, you know? Well, when you're a person who's really not doing much for you and doing everything for everyone else, you can start to kind of lose touch to that relationship that you have with you. Now you're rebuilding that relationship that you have with yourself, which I love to say that because we have here the rebuild card, but you're starting to rebuild that relationship that you have with yourself, which is going to help you overcome challenges. Because when you have a good relationship with yourself, you have a good sense of confidence. When you have confidence, that's the key to overcoming any sort of disruptive or intense situation in life. If you're confident in yourself, you will be confident that you can get through anything. So you're going to be establishing that relationship with yourself again here, Pisces. And with the Knight of Swords here to the Five of Pentacles, you're going to kind of be putting other people and what they got going on the back burner. And that's okay. It's okay to do you for a little bit. You know, tell everybody else, hey, I'll be back later. I got some stuff to handle and tackle right now in my life. So yeah, coming into this month, guys, let's give you a quick overview before we jump to the outcome here. You had here the rebuild card, and you had here the just breathe card. You know, you're coming into this month of May feeling kind of frantic. You're coming into this month of May feeling like, I'm just not very satisfied with my life. I'm not very happy with my life. I don't know what to do. And in the past, it felt easy to overcome these types of energies and these types of challenges. But as of recently, I feel like I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I feel like I don't know how to overcome this feeling or how to overcome wanting to do an overhaul of my life. I don't know what to do, you know, and I think that's because you kind of got caught up in so many other things that have actually distracted you and have taken you away from paying attention to your own life. That's why your life right now doesn't feel satisfactory, because it's been filled with everybody else's lives, you know? So getting that connection rebuilt to yourself this month is going to be a massive game changer for you, because the more connected you feel to you, the more you know what you want. The more you know what you want, the more you'll work and strive towards getting it. So I think it's going to be a key factor here, reconnecting with yourself in order to overcome this challenge of dissatisfaction with the way your life is currently. Okay, let's go ahead and see the overall outcome here for Piscean. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout May 2022. And what do we have? We have here the Two of Cups. I love it. Getting that reconnection back on point. It's a reconciliation, Pisces, but not with another person. It's a reconciliation with yourself, baby, okay? So with that Two of Cups coming out over here, you're getting tapped in, you're getting reconnected with who you are, and it's genuinely very beautiful. I do feel here for you, Piscean, with the Two of Cups showing up over here, you're reconnected to yourself, you feel like you again, you're back on the top of the priority list, and now it's time to get to work, okay? So when a Pisces puts their mind to something, they will get it done. With the rebuild card here, you're going to start that overhaul of your life to get it, shape it, mold it, and put it in the direction, excuse me, I'm sorry that I'm stuttering over here, I can't speak today, but you're going to shape it, mold it, and put it in the direction that you want it to be in May 2022, especially if you've been experiencing dissatisfaction with the way your life has been currently. And like I've mentioned, I think a lot of that dissatisfaction had to come from the fact that everything else has been prioritized over you and just what it is you've wanted, you know? So it feels pretty dang good to be back in the center of your life and focused up on what it is you want, Pisces, instead of what other people want, okay? All right, Piscean, thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. This was a fantastic reading for May 2022. Love this reading a lot. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. And if this message did not happen to resonate, no worries, guys. Feel free to check out the future videos that I post on the channel or any other awesome tarot readers on YouTube. Pisces, enjoy May 2022, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.